Hey, this is Amy Rhodes.
Hey, this is Lorelai Rhodes.
And when we're not making Mickey-shaped Christmas cookies, we love to go geeking on
Walt Disney World
with Kurt and the whole geeking family.
Hey, Disney World geeks, Curtis Stone here, and welcome to episode 433 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week, Torie Hunt reviews her extended family trip with 10 people, including we got some Universal time, VIP tours, special needs, and all told in storybook fashion, something new we've never done before. And I've been having fun chatting with really cool Disney World fans like Torie for over 7 years. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. I started the podcast with my daughter Lindsay, talking about our Disney World trips, and then we began to bring on you geeks to tell your trip stories. Our listeners are so positive, caring, and generous, and just awesome. And we encourage a family atmosphere here on the podcast. Before too long, they were calling me the Podfather, and I continue to bring you, the listeners, on to tell your Disney World stories. We'd love for you too to join our Geekin' family. One way you can do that is by joining a private Facebook group we have. Search for Geekin' on WDW Family. I'll ask you a few questions, and once you answer those, I'll get you right into our private Facebook group, and it's fantastic. You're going to be able to share your trip pictures, ask questions for that trip you got coming up, and I'm really proud of our geeks that respond to those questions. They give such great answers and lots of answers, so you'll have plenty to think about for your next trip. And if you are thinking about another trip, I want you to know we are independent Disney authorized travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is a Disney authorized travel agency, and you'd be working with my wife, Margita. We call her Mama. And we also have Auntie Judy that will help you book those Disney World packages, help you with those advanced dining reservations, talk to you on the phone, help you plan an awesome trip to Disney World. Best way to get started is to email them at travelingtiaras@gmail.com. Just check the show notes for the app that you listened to the podcast with. I always put their email there as well as mine if you'd like to reach out to them for travel or for me for the podcast, and we'd love to talk to you. All right, let's talk with the Traveling Tiaras. Hey, Mom. Hi, Judy.
Hey, Curtis. Hey, geeks.
Hi, Curtis. Hi, Judy. And hi, geeks. Happy New Year.
Mama, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Yeah, you iced in down there in Torrington?
Not bad. No, not at all.
Yeah,
I see a little bit of ice on the back deck, but the street and Kurt was out in the driveway today. He said it looked fine, so not what they were predicting.
Ken went to a fire call this morning, and he said it was very dicey in the going over to the scene.
Yeah,
better
maybe
when you
got a little bit more than we did down here.
Yeah.
We do have 5 inches of snow on the ground, though.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's been a winter week here up in Connecticut with our dreams of going to Florida and Disney World, guys, coming up within the month.
3 weeks. 3 weeks from today. 3 weeks from today, I'll be on my way.
All right.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Then we'll be watching the weather because you got to drive.
Oh, boy.
I got to fly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, speaking about G3, I've been very busy, and I have 55 keychains made.
Fantastic.
Woohoo!
Lucky keychain getters.
Yeah. And I think I've got like 25 with the new Geekin' fabric. So I'm going to make a few more with that new fabric too.
Yeah.
So I ordered, you might already know I've announced I've got the Geekin' on WDW charcuterie board.
Yes, they're awesome.
I have 100 of those. Approved by Judy.
Okay.
Okay.
Judy approved.
That's saying then. Let's put it that way.
So
hey, listen, I need to have another one because I talked to Kevin on the Zoom, and I'm going to give him a package of stuff to mail from over there to AJ. And I want to make sure we get a charcuterie board in that package.
Oh, okay. We can do that. Yeah, they're good for mailing.
Yeah, that'd be easy for him to mail.
I ended up ordering 50 Geekin' on WDW magnet fridge bottle openers, and I'll use those for prizes.
Wow. Cool.
I do have some extra wine glasses from last year. I got to go count them. I got some koozies and some stickers and magnets still too.
Just put them in a box and put them in my car.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely.
We'll get them there.
When we're down at G3, I hope I get to meet you, get a picture. We might even have a little secret word like we did before. Simple Joe and I were talking about this. We did it last year. And if you tell me the secret word, you'll get the charcuterie board. Well, that'll be just for fun. You'll probably get one anyway.
Everybody wants a charcuterie board.
I know what it is. I know what the secret word is.
Hey, what?
Say cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, there you go.
Bread and cheese.
I just blew it. Yeah.
Well, you remember when the annual pass holders gave away the charcuterie boards? Actually, that was the 2019.
Yeah.
G3.
A long time ago.
I've got those here. So that's kind of like everybody. You had to go into Epcot what was it, twice or something?
Oh, no. You had to go like 5 times.
4 times?
Yeah.
Through the gate?
Yeah.
Go in and out of the gate every day.
Yeah.
Well, if
on your way to Animal Kingdom, let's hit Epcot first.
Yeah,
right?
run through Epcot and then go to Animal Kingdom.
So convenient. Yeah.
Well, now you just got to say hi to me and get a picture with me, and you get a Geekin' on WW charcuterie board. So,
wow.
Yeah, they're very nice.
All right, a couple of topics. One from something that Margita posted in our private Facebook group. I thought this was interesting. She said a question came up: how do we get paid as travel advisors? And people don't really know. It's interesting. Talk about communication.
Yeah, we get that kind of a lot where people will send an inquiry in and say, how does this work? How do we, how much is this going to cost me? How do we pay you? And so we put that out.
I get a lot of people.
You guys a little insider information on how that works if you didn't already know.
I get a lot of people who think because we're travel advisors, we get all kinds of free trips to Disney.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, not true. We pay just like everybody else.
The same promos if we can get them when they drop.
Yep.
Same deal. Yeah. But that's how it works. You book, you travel, and then we get paid.
Well, I wanted to read this that we got from Fairy Tale Concierge that you posted a graphic of this, and it says, yes, we quote and book vacations. Yes, we make personalized itineraries and plans. Yes, this costs you nothing extra over booking it yourself. What we don't get is paid if you don't book with us. We are not paid an hourly wage. We are only paid commission on trips we book. So that vacation, cruise, hotel stay that you go on and book on your own, we could have booked it for you at the same price, but you would have helped us build our business at no cost to you. Booking with a travel agent is a win-win. So that's from our essentially we get a commission when you book with us, and the cost is the same whether you book it directly through Disney or through us.
And one of the real advantages of booking with us is when there's a 3-hour wait time on Disney phone to make a change, we're the ones that are going to do that 3-hour wait, and we'll make all the changes for you, and you just reap the benefits of that. We'll take care of you.
This past week seems like you guys were on the phone making changes, and one of the reasons is because a new discount dropped.
A new promo came out last week, right?
What's the promo?
All right, it's called Save Up to $500 on a 5-night stay at select Disney Resort hotels in spring and early summer 2022. That's the title of it. Basically, based on the category of resort that you stay at, you'll get so much off per night. and it runs from March 6th to July 7th. So if you're staying at a deluxe resort, you're going to save $100 a night on your reservation.
I believe that there's a minimum nights, right? Is it 4 nights, 5 days?
I'm looking here. A 5-night stay.
Okay.
A 5-night stay. If you're staying at the cabins at the Wilderness Resort, Art of Animation, Coronado Springs, Port Orleans Riverside, and Port Orleans French Quarter, you will save $40 a night on a 5-night stay. And if you stay at Disney All-Star Movies, Music, Sports, or Pop Century, you will save $20 per night. But it's limited.
These offers always are
Very limited. Yeah.
So it's been, it's been rather disappointing this is the first promo that's dropped in 2 years, and it's been disappointing to have them sell out so quickly. But, I've found promos for people after initially saying, sorry, there isn't one available for your room. As we continue to check, they do come back. People will cancel or change resorts. So you still may get one if you have a room booked and you weren't eligible or there wasn't any room. There still may come a time where you'll be able to get that.
And that's another advantage of booking with Travel Advisor, because we know and we check all the time. So, the day that this promotion dropped, I was on the phone a little after 7. Not on the phone. I was on the computer, and I was able to snag right away before the computer and the phone lines all got backed up. I was able to snag 3 clients a discount right away, real quick. And I was going through every single client that we have. We check all the time. And then we send you that happy email that says, guess what? We just saved you all this money.
Margarita money.
Yeah.
Yeah, great job. And the other thing I just wanted to mention, you said waiting on not only the phone lines tied up for 3 hours, but the Disney IT systems this week have been atrocious, haven't they?
It's very interesting. Very interesting. They put us in orbit. I'm sure the consumer site, if we've got some people that book their own, want to do changes or book a trip, you'll see it too. They put you in orbit until the queue will let you in, and you're flying around Space Mountain for minutes or hours.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, their IT is not the best.
Yeah.
Well, I experienced it.
That's all we can say about that. Yep.
I experienced it this morning when I've been bugging Margita to book my trips.
Your tickets, not your
tickets.
Trip.
Yeah, my tickets. We were waiting
Curtis,
for the annual pass.
Do you have tickets? Do you have tickets now?
Well, let me tell you what happened. So I had a gift card with enough money on it to buy my tickets. I'm getting 10-day park hopper. Margita went in to buy my tickets, and she says, this card has no balance. And
zero balance.
So I went upstairs and I went on the DisneyGiftCard.com, logged in, checked the number, and sure enough, I had given her the right one. So I was infuriated because how could one website say I've got a balance, and when you go to pay for your tickets, it won't let you?
Curtis, you know what? Me and Judy deal with this
all the time.
Constantly. It almost is part of our normal operating procedures is to have something go wrong. So
it's unfortunate.
Yep. Yeah.
And then
it worked out. We got it. It finally decided it was going to accept your gift cards. So
Curtis, you're going to be in the parks with us now. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's got a problem, Judy. He's got a very bad problem. I looked at his park, trying to put his park days in, and for 6 days, there's only 4 parks. The first 6 days, he doesn't have Hollywood Studios in there. I'm like, how could that be possible that you're not even going to Hollywood Studios until Sunday? That's not right.
That's the way it's set up. That's the way that's
crazy. That's got to be. That's nuts.
I called up Daniel. I'm going to go, I think it's Wednesday morning, Hollywood Studios. Well, This week's coming up
Yeah,
Zoom
you guys
call
got to do some tweaking.
we're gonna review my spreadsheet. I'm gonna try to get it in instead of everyone talking all over the place. I want to get my, or I gotta talk to Glenn too, because the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday after the big G3, we got to get those plans settled in, and I got to get the days before.
Yeah, after everybody goes home, right?
The time before
But yeah,
and
that's
after.
just not 6 days, and you're only at Hollywood Studios once. No.
No.
You guys.
No. I'm going to fix that. Poor Samantha's going to be upset with me. My itinerary, she's been putting together my spreadsheet.
Let me give Samantha a great big kudos. She put out today on the group everybody's reservation and who you're with for
dining, right?
For Steakhouse 71, for Trattoria, and it says, so for like Oga's, I'm on Travis's reservation with a bunch of other people. Curtis is on my reservation with other people. And she's got it so organized. It's amazing.
Yes.
She has done a phenomenal
Great
job,
Sam.
Oh,
Amazing.
Sam, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
And we are taking over those restaurants.
I know, it's so
Take
cool.
lots of video.
Oh my gosh.
Samantha's friend Rebecca Rudin put together the G3 book yearbook. Yes. Oh
yeah.
It's amazing.
Fantastic.
Talented
really,
people.
really is great.
Looks great.
So many cool things happening. I saw
Cool
Chris.
geeks.
Did you see Chris
Geeks in their
Futrell?
talent.
Chris Futrell's
video
about his plans.
Oh, yes, I saw that. It was very good.
I didn't see it. What is it?
It was very cute.
Put it on YouTube.
Oh, I'll have to go look for it and see. Okay.
I love that song too. I'm going to Disneyland.
But it said Disney World. Yeah, Disneyland. He needed to change that word. Disney World.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Okay. I did see that.
We'll have to talk to the artist that sang the song.
And then I know that Tony Ann is going to probably be doing the daily itinerary like she did. She did a newsletter last year for every day with all the different activities, and it was full of information. And I know she's going to do that again because she talked about that.
She's pretty amazing too.
She's amazing too. Yeah. I want to give a shout out because today, January 9th, is Michael's birthday. Michael's our coach birthday.
Michael. Right.
And he's 22, and they celebrated his birthday yesterday by going to Hollywood Studios.
Awesome. Happy birthday, Mike.
Yeah, that's a
happy birthday, Michael. Good job.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
We'll see you soon.
I know.
All right. Judy, did you have anything else?
Nah, I think that's enough for today.
All right. Sounds good.
We've had it. We're done. We've had a long week.
Today is a resting day.
Yeah. Yep.
That was a sewing
day. Yeah. Are we going to record when we're down at G3? We got to do some kind of recording down there.
I do.
Oh, you got to.
I record, but I release my recordings into the Patreon.
Yeah, we need to do something into the regular one too.
Like what?
Your iPhone.
I don't know.
Just take little snippets of videos. That's what I say.
Yeah. I'll have to think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put together your thoughts.
Do you have enough recordings all done in the can so that you could release these?
Oh my gosh!
While you're down there.
I've got like 8 recordings.
Oh my gosh!
I don't have to record this month if I didn't want to. Although I have one coming up on Tuesday. All right, Traveling Tiaras. We'll talk to you next week.
Yes.
Okay, everybody. Take care. Have a good week.
Stay warm.
All right, the featured trip report is a really unique report this week with a very special lady, Torie Hunt. And I love how she sent me her notes. She wrote a story, and it's got 18 chapters. She went to Disney World with her very unique and special family an extended family of 10 people. And I think you're really going to enjoy the way we did this trip report, and she's really awesome. I can't wait to meet her down at G3. I don't know why I put this in the notes, but I did make a brisket we must have been talking about cooking. I forget what it was, but I had never made a brisket, and it came out pretty good. Is it my new smoker that I built over the Christmas break? Well, this is a very special episode from a very special lady, Torie Hunt Zarcone. I'm sorry to let you know this, but I think you're going to shed a tear. And Disney World is an emotional place, and you may too get a little emotional this week as we go geeking on Walt Disney World with Torie. All right, I got a day off. It's like Thanksgiving week here, and I'm excited. I like doing this when it's not late at night. I prefer doing during the day, but I work during the day. So gotta pay the bill somehow. But yeah. I'm excited to do another trip report. Well, you're gonna find out why, I think, in a minute, because there's some really cool stuff my next guest did, and let's bring her on. It's Torie Hunt. Hey, Torie.
Hello.
How are you doing?
We are well. So happy to be here.
I'm excited to have you on the show. I know you had a really fantastic, I'm guessing you had a pretty fantastic trip.
I mean, how could it not be, right?
I agree. I don't think you can have a bad time at Disney World.
Yeah. I mean, no matter the outcome, I just think it can't be more than magical, right?
That's right. And what's your history with Disney World?
We've been a few times in the past. We did the marathon back in 2018. We took the kids a couple other times. Mostly our Disney experiences with Disneyland. We raised the first half of our family, we raised in Los Angeles. So we spent a lot of time out there. And so now it's time to give Disney World as much love and attention from the Hunts.
How many times have you been to Disney World?
I think this last one was our fourth.
Okay. So you're getting experienced.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got it figured out. How do you compare Disneyland to Disney World?
Well, as far as the magic, I think they're exactly the same, right? Like for me, just that whimsical moment when you walk down Main Street with the music and the adorable facades, that's just always going to be magical, whether at Disneyland or World. I do have a deep respect for the nostalgia of Disneyland, with the candle up in Walt's apartment. And there's just something about when you're on Alice in Wonderland and you're kind of floating along and you have the Matterhorn and the Nemo submarine ride, and you can just look out on all of that Storybook land, Fantasyland, that that's all original, and that's pretty captivating. But honestly, with Disney World, what I found for me recently is the connections that I've made with the people through this community.
Really?
That has made Disney World really special.
Wow. What connections have you made with our community? I think they're pretty special too.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to get into that a little bit later in the recording. So maybe I'll save it for that.
I love the uniqueness of your notes. I've never had 18 chapters of a story we're going to tell from your trip.
I promise I'll keep them short. I promise.
I'm okay. I got nothing to do today.
Well, I do. So.
Oh, okay. That's right. You're a busy lady. Thank you for your time. And well, let's start off with, when did you go?
We went November 6th through 13th. So just a couple weeks ago.
Right. Mm-hmm. So we're getting close to Thanksgiving here as we're recording this. And who went on the trip?
It was my husband, our two youngest boys, Charlie and Talmadge, myself, and then our brother-in-law, Andy, and his wife, April, and their 4 kids. They have 5. They have 5 kids. Their oldest son is serving a mission for our church. Our oldest son is also serving a mission for our church. And then our oldest daughter was working. So altogether, we had 10 of us.
I was trying to count that all up there. Thanks for doing the math for me. Wow.
The max number of people you can have for a VIP tour.
She gave away the secret.
That's right. Oh, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert, people.
Yeah, you'll have to hold on. We got VIP coming in this trip report. Where did you stay with 10 people?
We actually stayed at a timeshare. It was a Marriott Grand Vista. I had to use it. I had booked this back in 2019, just like everybody else who has the same story.
We've been hearing that story.
You book it and you got to reschedule. Yeah. And so I was about to lose it. So whether we got into the park or not, we were going to show up.
We'd had it. We're going to Florida one way or another.
Yeah. I mean, it was already paid for. So
fantastic. Well, how are we going to do this story, Torie?
Well, I guess you could just read off the title and then I'll just give you a couple of
Chapter 1, Acknowledgements.
Yeah. Okay. So this one I want to acknowledge, like back to what I was talking about earlier about community. There are just so many people that made this trip actually possible. And they all know what they did. And I'm not going to embarrass them, but Judy and Margita, Tony Ann and Nicolette Zarcone, even Travis Dietrich played a little role in all of it. Mandy Ray Malinowski, the Das Moms. You all know who you are. You all know what you did and how much you supported and helped our family. And I'm trying not to get teary because everyone was just so sweet and generous. And I have to say that I believe in the deepest parts of my heart that all of this generosity and kindness comes because of you, Curtis. I just think that you have fostered a community of love and acceptance. And I don't think I will ever be more inspired by everyone here. It's just been so lovely.
Wow. I didn't see that coming, but I'm getting all teary.
I know.
Seem to have had a lot of that lately, which never gets old. Thank you so much.
We're all getting a little weepy.
Something about the Disney geeking people. You may have heard me say it on the podcast many times. I try to say it every single week, how generous and caring and amazing our listeners are. And you being one of them, Torie, I know about you too. So you're pretty awesome. And well, we'll keep going here. Yes, thanks to everybody. Thanks for booking, a little bit of this trip, I know, with Mom and Judy.
Yeah. Yep.
Thanks very much. Yep. We appreciate that. Chapter 2, Sweaty Ears is a thing.
Did you know that? Did you know sweaty ears is a thing?
I know in Disney World, sweaty is definitely part of the experience.
It is. And this is actually outside the boundaries of Disney World. This actually happened when we first got to town. I had never heard of public subs until this group. Yeah. I've only lived in Colorado, California, and Texas my whole life. So, and Korea, that's a different story. But anyway, I've never heard of Publix.
They don't have Publix in Korea, I take it.
No, they do not. And so I pulled in and I grabbed my husband and me some spicy tonkatsu ramen, which you do not get in grocery stores in Denver for sure. And I also grabbed a couple of Publix subs and, that ramen was so good. I did not expect grocery store ramen to taste like that. And it was so spicy and gorgeous that it made not just my eyelids sweat, my ear canals, not just the lobes, but the canals were literally sweating. It was awesome.
Okay, I guess, it's a good thing.
I loved it. And so, in fact, we liked it so much that we went back 2 nights later and that night. So the second time I got the first time we got the Havana Bold and the Greek, which were incredible. And then the second night I got another Havana Bold and the chicken tender sub.
Yeah.
That was life-changing. That when the lady started chopping the chicken to put on the sandwich, I was like, that is the greatest sandwich maneuver ever. And it's ruined chicken sandwiches for the rest of my life. So now, from now on, I'm going to be like, at the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, all like, yo, can you please chop the chicken before you put it on the bun? Because it was delicious.
I know they're so well known for their subs. But don't they, like you said, you got the ramen, but they have lots of kind of takeaway to go food, right?
Yeah.
It's really like, deli.
I know.
Yeah. You get your dinner there. I know it.
Exactly. Exactly. So that was before we'd even started. So it was awesome.
I'm a big appreciation of sandwiches and subs. That's one of my favorite meals. Yeah. It was funny because I heard my community talk about it and I laughed because we spent some time in Florida besides Disney World, and that's where I encountered the Publix subs. And I was like, I had no idea that they were so good.
Right?
Like
I know.
I remember saying it to Margita, I was like, wow, I did not see that coming.
No, yeah.
Right? Nice.
No, it came out, it just sneaked up on us and
fantastic.
And changed our lives forever.
All right. We haven't gotten to Disney World. Chapter 3,
Yeah,
G3 question mark. She says, no, P3. What's P3?
It was not G3. It was P3. We're talking pineapple, pretzels, and popcorn. So our first day, we have to get a Dole Whip. That's my husband's favorite. And so we headed over to, we got a DAS return time for Jungle Cruise and then swung over and grabbed some Dole Whips for everybody. And then while we were in line for Aladdin, what's it called? The carpet ride.
Yeah, Aladdin's carpet ride.
While we were waiting in line, Joe and Charlie went over and grabbed some pineapple coconut popcorn and handed it to us in line. And so we were grabbing handfuls of that while we were making our way. It actually was a little disappointing. It wasn't very pineapple-y nor coconutty.
Okay.
I mean, it was bright yellow, so we had to try it. But so with our Dole Whip, like for my husband, a Dole Whip is like the perfect treat when you're hot and sweaty in the park, and with the tartness and the stickiness of it all. It's all like juxtaposed and paired so beautifully together for him. And
was it warm in November?
It wasn't. Oh, okay. I mean, it was for us because we're from Colorado.
Yeah, but it was tolerable.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
Nice.
It wasn't at all unbearable. It was actually very nice. So yeah, that was our 3. Oh, okay. So that was the first P. The second P, pretzels and popcorn. So while everybody went over to Jungle Cruise, Charlie and I booked on over to the pretzel and popcorn carts and grabbed Mickey pretzels and popcorn. And there's just something about those Mickey ears that are, you rip them off and they're just the perfect transportation mechanism for plastic cheese that it's like no other pretzel can do it quite like the Mickey pretzel. And so I bought a bunch of those for the group and 2 popcorn buckets. And there's something so satisfying about eating popcorn out of a Disney bucket, and it's different. I know that someone will probably tell me it's the same popcorn as in the movie theaters. Mm-hmm. But it's different when it comes out of a Disney bucket.
I got hooked on the Disney buckets. Do they have any special ones there?
I just got the 50th.
It's like a regular bucket.
Yeah, just a regular bucket, and it's actually going to come into play a little bit later. It's going to make a grand appearance a little bit later
in the story. All right, yes. Chapter 4. Time to meet the jelly bean.
That's right. All right. So
how do you meet jelly beans?
That's right. We decided to do VIP tours for the 4 days that we would be in the parks. For us, that was just going to be the easiest way with our 2 little boys. They both have special needs. We just wanted to make it as simple as possible for all of us. Mm. So our tour guide's name was Matthew Dean, and he met us just inside the parks, just inside Magic Kingdom, right by the theater. He said that when he was a little boy, his mother nicknamed him the Jelly Bean. So he's Matthew Dean, the Jelly Bean. And so for the rest of our trip, we called him Mr. Jelly Bean.
Did you have him the whole 4 days?
We did.
All right. I wanted to ask, this was one question. I was talking with a listener. I was saying I was going to have you on. And I was wondering, did they contact you like days before to try to get an idea what you guys wanted to do?
Yeah, I thought they would. Yeah. But they didn't.
Oh,
and
okay.
I was surprised because it tells you that they will do that in the description on the website.
Oh, okay.
But but nobody did. So I actually ended up calling myself, and I asked a cast member through the VIP tours. I just said, okay, so if you had 4 days, what would your ideal itinerary be? And so she told me what she would do.
Okay.
And so we just mimicked that.
So this Jello Bean guy, he didn't know what you wanted to do when you got there.
No.
All right.
Well, he knew where we wanted to start each day. So, because of park reservations, he knew. So the plan was to spend all day at Magic Kingdom the first day. The second day, do all day at Hollywood Studios. The third day, do a park hop between Animal Kingdom and Epcot. Mm-hmm. And then the fourth day would be what we called the greatest hits. And we would go back and repeat all of the things that we wanted to do again on the fourth day.
Did you have a plan for each park at all?
Not really. We just trusted him.
Okay. Let him lead.
The first day he took us, when we met at Town Center, is that what it's called? Where the theater and the railroad station,
Main Street.
train station are. Yeah, but right there and right before you get to Main Street, you know what I mean? Like that circle where the Christmas tree is.
Yeah.
So we met there, and he took us the back behind so we could avoid the Main Street crowd.
Okay.
And took us into Tomorrowland, and then we just hit it hard. He just took us from ride to ride to ride. And the whole time, my little guy, Talmadge, he's 10, and he's nonverbal, but he signs. And he kept pointing at these planets up in the sky, and all of us would just say, yeah, Talmadge, that's super cool. Yeah, planets, those are awesome. And we rode all the rides, but he kept pointing to the planets. And then as we were leaving Tomorrowland, he pointed to the planets, and we looked, and we were like, oh, it's a ride.
Oh, you wanted to go on the ride. Yes.
So we're like, it's Astro Orbiter. We're like, Talmadge, did you want to ride that? And he's like, yeah. And then we just kept apologizing to him, and he just kept signing, you all are crazy. And so Mr. Jellybean got us up. Yeah, exactly. So he got us up to the ride, and we all felt really dumb.
So for people that don't know, this is the Plaid, this is the VIP, and you walk on everything, right?
Basically, you lightning lane.
Yeah.
So if there are folks in front of you in the lightning lane, then you have to wait for them.
Gotcha.
But the waits are never more than 5 minutes. At least for us, they weren't.
I waited a long time. I only tried to ride that once. I couldn't fit in it, Torie.
Oh.
Well, I am
4 feet 11 inches, so I fit just fine.
Well, if you're ever 6 feet 2 inches, you won't fit. If you grow anymore.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, just in case. Very nice. All right. Hopefully we do better now. We're starting to pay attention. Chapter 5, Taters and Mac.
Yeah. So we cruised through Tomorrowland, and Mr. Jellybean wanted to next take us on the teacups in Fantasyland, and all of us were like, nope, that's a hard pass. We don't do teacups. So he took us over to Seven Dwarfs. So while we were doing Rider Switch for Seven Dwarfs, I knew we were all just kind of dragging a little bit, and I just wanted to grab something quick. And Friar's Nook was just right there. And so I didn't even know what I wanted, and I just wanted to feed the crowd. Yeah. And so I grabbed a couple orders of the bacon mac and cheese tots.
Yeah.
And let me just say, it took us maybe 7 seconds to devour all of it. It was so good.
I know, it's surprising, right?
Yeah, it wasn't even on my list, but it was salty and crunchy and gooey and melty. It was perfect. And so I believe, in fact, I know that it will be showing up on the dinner tables of both Hunt households in the future. It was delicious.
It's surprising. It's this little, like you said, Friar's Nook. It's this little, you'd never probably walk right by it. We've talked about it. We've had, I think that's another place lives have been changed. We're strange, Torie.
Right? I mean, it's just so simple.
We're a little bit off. Yeah, I know, right?
That's why we all love each other.
So good. I know. Tater tots. I don't know why. I think they're afterthoughts. I think they're the stuff that fell off. They weren't even part of the French fries. Like, they're just leftovers.
How can we smush these things together?
I know.
And make something out of leftover potatoes? Yeah.
Fantastic. Very well done there. Yes, the surprises are sometimes the best fun of Disney World trips.
They are.
Pass the leg, chapter 6.
Yeah. So this one, I had only one thing on my list for Magic Kingdom, and that was the spicy chicken and waffle sandwich at Sleepy Hollow.
Really?
I didn't care about Space Mountain. I didn't care about, all I wanted was this sandwich.
I feel like I've influenced your Disney World trip here.
I'm such a foodie. I think that's why I connect with all of you so much. So that was my intention. And I told Mr. Jellybean from the beginning, I'm like, we have to make it over to Sleepy Hollow for this sandwich. and so that was my my target. But then at the same time, the Andy and April Hunt family, I just want to say a little bit about that family. My husband actually has 7 siblings. There are 8 of them.
Wow.
And we're all really close. And
wow.
But Andy is a commander in the Navy, and his wife is a labor and delivery nurse. And I just adore them. They are heroes. Right. It's just a privilege to be able to take this trip with them. But anyway, so the turkey leg at Disney, at all Disney theme parks, is their family's tradition. And I mean, they've been known to go on Thanksgiving for their Thanksgiving dinner, is the turkey leg. And so we got there, and Mr. Jellybean reserved, he just secured us some tables to sit at and got us all situated, and went and grabbed April went and grabbed our mobile food orders. And so she, of course, got the turkey leg and got us the sweet and spicy chicken waffle sandwich, and got some other things, some funnel cakes and hot dogs. And so watching my nieces and nephew and brother and sister-in-law go eat that turkey leg, they would just take one bite. This is how that family eats. They just get a little bit of everything and then just share it. So he'd just take it, like my nephew would just rip off a piece and then pass it to the next person, and they'd rip off a piece and pass. It was like the dinosaur times, and it was awesome.
I know, it's the goofiest thing.
It was beautiful.
Well, what'd you think of the chicken sandwich, waffle sandwich?
I loved it. I could have eaten 3 more.
Oh, good.
Think.
I was like,
the crispy, the crispy, spicy, the slaw, the way it was just had a little bit of hit of acid that would punch through. It was delicious. I loved it.
Yeah, it's unique too. Yeah.
Very, very
awesome.
And if I could have some kind of sway with the culinary program at Disney, I would ask them to figure out a way to make the funnel cake shaped like a taco shell and stick the spicy chicken in the funnel cake.
Yeah.
And make that. That's my next petition. I'm gonna shoot. Yeah.
Put your idea into the the box. Excellent. All right, let's go to chapter 7, Shining Your Light.
Yeah. So for the rest of the day, after the spicy chicken and waffle sandwich and the turkey leg, we just powered through Magic Kingdom. And by the end of the night, it was time to get ready for enchantment. And so with the VIP tours, you get a reserved viewing area right in front of the castle. Nice. And it's beautiful. It's roped off, and it has AstroTurf for you to sit on.
Mm. Are you part of the dessert party area, or are you separate from them?
No,
you're separate.
Separate.
Yeah,
it's its own. It's right in front of. It's right between Casey's Corner, and there's like a stage.
I've went there actually. I think when we've had wheelchair too.
Probably, maybe.
Sounds like that area.
But this has a little sign that says VIP in it, and it's roped off.
Okay.
And so we sat in
Good
there
spot.
and unobstructed.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And so we got settled in, and then Mr. Jellybean brought us Mickey-shaped ice cream bars and ice cream sandwiches. And
did he?
And that was just part of, he would just the whole time bring us bottled water and, anything that we asked for, he'd provide. And so he brought us ice cream. And so melted chocolate stains on her pants and all, which is how you do a Mickey bar. Right. And so then we watched the show, and I was just so grateful. The whole experience was so beautiful, and you get all, verklempt in the moment. And it was beautiful and lovely. And so afterwards, there was another cast member who was kind of manning that area, and he has a kind of like a giant handheld light that he would actually shine on you if you wanted to do pictures in front of the castle.
Oh, okay.
And so after the show, as everybody else was clearing out, he shined his light on us so that we could do family pictures. And he was so sweet and just the most lovely personality. And so as we were leaving, I just put my hand on my heart, and then with complete sincerity, I said, "Thank you for shining your light on us." And I just meant that literally and figuratively, because he was so delightful. And so that's
Nice.
what that shining your light was.
Very good. And
Yeah.
first time for that show, obviously. How the firework was good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Well, so far you haven't had a solid meal. It's all not that I'm judging.
There will be lots of food
Okay.
coming up throughout this. I promise.
Very good. Chapter 8, crunchy balls. I'm a junk food junkie,
Yeah.
so I'm not one to talk. Crunchy balls.
So this was Tuesday. So we started out in Hollywood Studios. The tour didn't start till noon. So Talmadge and my brother and sister-in-law and cousins all went early. And so they got there before we did. Charlie always requires a little bit of extra attention in the mornings. That was another reason why we wanted the VIP tours, so we could have that flexibility.
That really makes sense, Tori. Now, because it's probably tough to rope drop anything, right?
You can't, and you really can't have any kind of schedule with him.
Sure.
Especially in the mornings. So that just gave us a lot of leeway to get him going, get him taken care of, get him all settled in so that we could get over to the parks by noon.
And get things done.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So they were already in Toy Story Land when we got there. So while they were hanging out there, the first place I hit was Woody's Lunchbox. Here's your food, Curtis.
There we go. Well, it's still not really a solid meal. I mean, that's closer. Yeah. At least it's a quick service.
So there's 10 of us, remember? And so like ADRs were not, they were just, we tried. It just was not happening.
Okay.
Nobody wanted us. Because even our CM tried to get us some reservations for restaurants that I think our group was just too big. They just didn't.
Okay.
But anyway, so went over to Woody's Lunchbox, grabbed the smoked brisket grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
And then a tray full of the tarts.
Oh, yeah.
So I got raspberry and apple. The holiday version was apple.
Okay.
I got us some of those. The grilled cheese sandwiches were amazing. Like my nephew Colton loved it, and it's like crunchy and buttery and crispy, and with the pickle, it was just really good. And so we just cut those up and divided them up amongst the group, and then the tarts were most of us liked them. I especially loved them. I loved the crust itself. Like it was like a shortbread almost, the way it would just disintegrate in your mouth. Like it was so buttery. Yeah. But my sister-in-law loved the little crunchy balls on top of the fondant of the tart.
Oh, okay.
And so my personality, my personality is like, if somebody says they love a food, I will either make it for them or like buy a truckload of it. It's a trait that I inherited from my mom. And I just had to fight all my instincts to go up to Woody's lunchbox counter and ask for extra crunchy balls. Like she just, well, I don't know what they are, but they're like little crispy poppy things.
Well, just in case you're wondering, I love filet mignon. So.
Okay. I'll remember that for G3.
Oh, you're going to G3.
We are.
Nice.
We are.
So awesome. I can't wait to meet you. All right. Let's
Same
see.
to you, sir.
I've heard good things about the brisket sandwich there too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was
I like that. That's one thing. I like the barbecue, but I've never tried to make the brisket. But at Disney World, it's probably the only place I've ever had it. Okay, I am on to Chapter 9, Torie. Explosion on the Tower of Terror. Sounds horrible.
Indeed.
I'm afraid.
Indeed. There was an explosion on the Tower of Terror. I stayed back with a few of the kids because we're all terrified of Tower of Terror. So the rest of the group went on, and this is where the popcorn bucket makes its grand appearance. So when the ride dropped, my sister-in-law had the bucket attached to her fanny pack. The lid flew off and popcorn just went cascading through the air, floating. And the CM actually went on the ride with them, and he was just like, "What? Where is all this popcorn coming from?" And it was April, and so there was a tragic ending to some perfectly good popcorn. And so then Mr. Jellybean afterwards went and got her some more.
Yeah, luckily they make plenty of it, right?
Yeah,
not a big problem. Not a big problem.
Yeah, so it was, and I wish that the cameras had caught it right when it happened.
Yeah, right. Get the picture with the popcorn in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. Yeah, there's a lesson there somewhere. Don't
for sure.
Put the top on your popcorn bucket when you're on the Tower of Terror.
Well, it was on.
Oh, really?
It was. The lid was on, and the lid flew off, and
that's fun. I got a good laugh coming off there. I swear we always come off that ride laughing,
just giggling.
Right?
Yep. That's why my husband rides it.
I'll never forget.
It makes him giggle.
I'll never forget the first time when we went for the first time with Margita and the kids. The kids were little, but Margita, not really a big ride person, was so excited to go to Disney World. We never went as kids, so this was a big deal for her and I. And she says, "I'm going on every ride." Roller coaster, upside down. She was like, "I'm doing everything," and did the Tower of Terror. Torie, I've never seen a face like white as a ghost. I laughed so hard. The only thing that beats it is when Auntie Judy went on several years later. The most famous picture of our community, but
I'll have to do a search for it. I need to see it.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll get you that. I'll get you the please. Auntie Judy Tower of Terror picture. It'll never be beaten.
I have to see that.
It'll never get beaten. But that you always get a laugh coming off that ride. So popcorn all over the place is awesome. All
Indeed.
Right. Chapter 10. It's date night.
It is.
I think I know what that means.
Night. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward here.
You had babysitters built in, sound like.
Sorta, yeah. So we grabbed dinner. We did a mobile order. We were on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Yeah. And so while we were waiting for Rider Switch, we placed a mobile order to ABC Commissary and Backlot Express. And so while one group of us were on it, the other group went and picked up the food. That was delicious. We got our Wookiee cookies, which were on the list.
I was just thinking of the Wookiee cookies. Yeah.
Yep. And we accidentally ended up with an extra, and our CM was more than happy to take the extra one off of our hands and take it home to his family. You know, we just noshed on burgers, buffalo chicken grilled cheese, Cubans, a whole bunch of French fries, and some Wookiee cookies. It was spectacular.
So you split up to those two restaurants. Had a smorgasbord.
We did.
Oh, very good. And, which one's the better? Which one's better? Do you think?
I couldn't tell because I don't know where everything came from. I just ate it all.
Oh well.
And we ate all of it. Let me tell you. we would just cut it up and trade, and everybody would eat a little bit of everything.
Cool idea. Where'd you eat? Were you outside somewhere? Did you find a place to sit?
Yeah, we only did outside seating just because of Charlie. We just were a little bit extra cautious.
Okay, yeah.
And of course, Mr. Jellybean would wipe down disinfect the tables every single time we'd sit down. And
sure.
So I think we were outside of the backlot.
Now, wait a minute. How is this a date night? It sounds like you're still with everybody.
I'm getting there, mister. Hold on.
I'm rushing
So
you.
after we ate, the plan was to go to the Frozen sing-along. I just said, all of you, you're going to Frozen sing-along, and Joe and I are going to Galaxy's Edge because I want to see it at night. I have always wanted to see it at night.
So who got the VIP cast member?
The Frozen sing-along. And so,
all right.
So they all went to the show, and Joe and I walked back to Galaxy's Edge, and it was just spectacular.
Is it nighttime then at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We're late into the night now.
Yeah.
It was the way the rocks would just glow against the night sky and the moon. It was just breathtaking. And so we took the long way through and back around to the park and met up with the group. And so while we were having our romantic stroll through Galaxy's Edge, all of the family were back in Arendelle singing their hearts out to Frozen. And Charlie they told me that he was just giggling and smiling and
cool.
just loving it. And so,
does he know all the Frozen songs? Does he know the movies?
It's hard to say. Charlie has a condition called hydranencephaly, so he only has a brainstem. So he's quadriplegic and blind and has seizure disorders, and he has a trach and a colostomy and a feeding tube. He has just a lot of things. Mm-hmm. But the one thing that he is so good at is smiling. And when he just lights up a room with his spirit.
Is that music too? Music is a fun.
Music and
brings the
and
smiles.
Talking. Yeah, he just really loves being interacted with. And so he loved the singing. Love the sing along.
It's a surprisingly fun show. That one really surprised me. I didn't have any idea when they had that available. So don't miss it, guys.
Yeah.
It is a really fun time.
When the confetti and it all just comes.
Fun show. Yeah, it's funny too. There's some good.
Yep.
I like the cast members in that too.
Yep.
Well, your date night is a stroll through Galaxy's Edge.
Right. We'll take them where we can get them. That was it.
It's kind of a abbreviated date night.
Yeah. We don't get many date nights around here.
You connected back up with the gang then.
We did. And then they just wanted to do Tower of Terror one more time for the night.
So you never did Rise of the Resistance?
No, yeah, we did. We did every single ride and many twice, including Rise of the Resistance. I mean, with the tour guide, it was like turbo speed, right? Like we rode every ride, we hit every attraction in Hollywood Studios except for Star Tours. And that was because none of us wanted to go on that one because we're motion sickness averse. And
I understand.
And so we hit everything and most things twice.
And Charlie can ride everything?
No.
Okay.
No. So we'd have to do rider switch for a lot.
Okay.
For a lot of them.
I gotcha.
And so we did all the attractions but the one, most of them twice, and we did Beauty and the Beast and Frozen sing along.
Beauty and the Beast was open up. Yeah, that's that's cool.
Yeah, and all of that was in less than 8 hours.
This is, I always say Disney World time is like so fast, but did it really like fly by, Torie?
It did. It did.
I'm so glad you got on everything so easily, though. That's cool. I mean, that's why you do it. That's where the geeks love to hear about the VIP tours.
Yep.
All right. Are we going to move on to chapter 11? Looks like we're going to another park.
We are. So this is Wednesday. So we start in Animal Kingdom. And
Steam pods. What's a steam pod on the safari?
Yeah, steam pods and safaris. So that day it was very wet. It was a very wet and rainy day, which is not easy with a wheelchair. But we just kind of pushed our way through. And so after we did Na'vi and Flight of Passage, much like the spicy chicken waffle sandwich, my only goal for Animal Kingdom was the cheeseburger steam pod. It's in Satuli and it's a bao bun. And so here's the deal. I love cheeseburgers and I love bao buns. So of course I'm going to love the cheeseburger steam pod. And so to me, I'm like, well, that sounds like the perfect mashup. So we got the steam pods, and then we also got the 50th anniversary blueberry passion fruit mousse dome.
Ooh.
And it was beautiful, but it just didn't have any blueberry flavor at all. and the passion fruit mousse part of it was tasty, but it was like a dollop. And so those were a little disappointing, but the cheeseburger bao buns, the steam pods were very fun. And it was just so rainy. We're trying to stand there and hold the umbrella and the tray and eat and balance it all and keep all of us dry. And Mr. Jellybean's like holding umbrellas over us. So we tried.
Make the best out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good though. And then the safari part of it, from right after we finished all of those rides on that side of the park, we headed over to safari. And because it was raining, the animals were just out and moseying around and hanging out. And so it was perfect for that part.
Good.
And Charlie was able to go on that. They had a special card that we could roll him onto.
Right.
And so the animals were really active that afternoon. And so I would say that the two highlights of Animal Kingdom that day, because it was pretty hard. But the kids got to go on Everest like 3 times during the day. And then of course the safari animals being so active. So we made the best of that experience, and we just,
did you do Flight of Passage too?
We did. Yeah. We did that a couple times.
But you said you got some issues with motion sickness.
I know, but that one, I don't know. It was fine.
Interesting.
It was fine. I think it was hard on some of us.
Yeah, that one shakes me up the most.
Yeah, I can see how that would be.
I know it's different for everybody. All right.
But so then, so Animal Kingdom, we just kind of knocked it out really fast. We did the Bugs Life show, we did Everest a few times, we did, all the stuff over on the Avatar side. But then we went through Dinosaur, and then we were done. So then we went to the back of the outside of the park. Like they took us to these back gates and got us into vans. Mm-hmm. And they had a special wheelchair van for Charlie and drove us over to Epcot.
Oh, on the same day.
And
yeah.
So,
all right.
Yep.
Yes, that's right. This is the split stay. So chapter 12, eating around the world. Now, you being a foodie, I think you were looking forward to this.
Yeah, this was the highlight of the trip.
Oh,
this is for me. I'm not necessarily for everybody else.
Is it still Food and Wine Festival at this point?
It was. It's at the very back end of Food and Wine. And so I'd actually posted on the group Facebook page, tell me your favorites, top 3 favorites. And so I got a lot of responses. And so I had a list. and so for Epcot, he got us on Remy. We got to ride that a couple times.
A couple times,
Yeah.
What did you find? Now, I like to say this, like I've only rode it once, but I have this feeling it's one of those attractions. If you go on 2 times, you can kind of get a better idea of what it's all about.
You see more.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
The brain kind of figures it out a little more.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
More fun the second time, right?
For sure.
Nice.
For sure. Because the first time you're just kind of in that anticipation mode.
Yeah, and you don't, and it's so crazy. You're like, you can't like soak it all in.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
And so we did that 2 times, just like 2 times in a row. Like we never got off the rats.
I love that. Never got. Oh, they didn't even take you out of the rats?
Well, at least Charlie and I didn't. The other folks did. They got out and then walked up and got a new one.
Yeah, so they had an accessible rat.
They did.
That's
indeed. Cool. So we did that a couple times, and so now it's dark. It's nighttime, right? And we're all pretty hungry, and so
I know you only had was some. What was that back at the?
Oh,
steam pods.
Steam pods.
All you had was steam pods, like
at that point,
6 hours ago.
Yeah. And so this is where it gets gnarly and awesome all at the same time. So so we grabbed some crepes. So remember I told you it had been raining. So the rain had basically chased most people out of the park.
Okay.
By that point. So we could just walk up to every
booth,
every quick service, everything. So even the crepes. And I was just amazed that we could just walk up to the crepe counter. But we did. We got the bechamel cheese and ham galette and the ratatouille galette and the red berry crepe. And so we all divided it up and we just, we devoured it. And I think the ratatouille one was the most surprising because a lot of the people in the group had never had ratatouille before.
What is that? Like a sausage?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's like basically a vegetable casserole. Right. So it's like roasted tomatoes, peppers, zucchini with the tomato sauce.
Okay.
And so it's really bright and colorful. And so the galettes are made out of buckwheat, which was really good. Those were very good. And then the actual red berry crepes were lovely. I love it when they're thin and they have that really crispy edge around.
I had that one.
Yeah. And they were all just delicious. So then, but we knew we had to just hit it hard. So then from there, we went straight to Brazil and we got, and that was the pão de queijo. Have you ever had that? It's the Brazilian cheese bread.
Yes. I was just talking about that.
Okay, so every one of us could have probably eaten like 6 of those, but we had to pace ourselves because we had a lot. But I think the pão de queijo was the favorite for a lot of us of all of the countries that we hit. And then from Brazil, we hit Greece, and Greece was that griddled cheese with honey and pistachios.
Okay.
So good. And so like the cheese gets all crispy from being on the flat top, I assume. Flat top grill. And then the spanakopita, which is the kind of like I want to say like a Greek spinach strudel kind of thing, right? Like, cause it's the phyllo dough and it's all crispy.
Okay. Yeah.
And so if the pão de queijo in Brazil was my number 1, I would say that the griddled cheese with honey and pistachios was like my number 1.5. Like it was
right up there.
It was delicious. Yeah, it was awesome.
I love how many of the audience, the listeners that come on the show, can actually say the words of this food that's on the. I like in World Showcase for the festivals where they have like 5 descriptions of what you're having, right?
Exactly.
Like, I think they just have fun and intentionally make it like really long descriptions of the title.
So sure, because people get scared away if they can't pronounce it. But then, so we're leaving Greece and we're kind of sprinting at this point because I had even yelled at one point, we have to keep going before our brains tell us we're full. And so then we get to America, and this one, Glenn Kessler had, sung the praises of the smoked shrimp salad, the crab avocado parfait, and the mushroom tart from the America Rotunda. And so I pointed to the sign with all of the things and I said to the group, okay, I'm supposed to get all 3 of these things, but I can't eat them by myself. Will anybody eat these with me? And my sweet niece Lillian, her hand shot up and she said, I will. And so I ran in, and there was, like I said, there are no lines at any of these booths. And so I grabbed those 3 things. And then my sister-in-law ran over and got a lobster roll, and some more people ran over and got the carrot cake. And so then all 3 of us converged on this one picnic table and went to town on this food. Like we were all just like circled, just shoveling it in.
What was the best of this?
Good. Oh gosh.
It's like a buffet.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask. So my cute niece, Mason, she had never had lobster before. So here's the deal. Like before we even started all of this, like earlier in the day, I had said to everybody in the group, you have to try something you've never heard of before. Like that's all I ask of you.
That's cool.
I just want you all, and so
that's a great challenge. I like that.
So my sweet niece, Mason, she tried the lobster roll and she goes, I like lobster now. Like, now I know that I like lobster.
Well,
and
that does this New England person's heart.
Right.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to hug her.
I love how we, I grew up with lobster, so I don't often think of the poor folks out in the Midwest and West that don't necessarily
we have no idea.
Had the treat before. So I'm actually more proud of my pushing this for so long. Well, I was so amazed when I went to Florida and went to Disney World to see they had fresh lobster rolls. That just floored me. I was like, what?
Yeah. It was perfect. And they're the perfect size. They're just like these cute little.
Yeah. They're not like
little mini.
Right. Yeah. I get you. But you want to eat like 4 or 5 of them.
Exactly. I know. And the carrot cake, for carrot cake lovers, I'm not a carrot cake lover, but for all the carrot cake lovers in the group, it was delicious. Have you had it? It was warm. That's what was so unique about it. It was warm and it was like a dome shape. So the cream cheese frosting was almost like a glaze, the way it melted on top of it.
I love that frosting.
And so it was like almost like a warm muffin with cream cheese frosting.
You're killing me. Lindsay's messaging me. Wonder if I want to go out for Japanese food right now. So I'm telling you,
you do.
Yes,
you do.
I gotta return her text here.
Yeah. You never say no to that.
Okay, I'm good. So you're making me starve here. I'm like. Did Glenn Kessler steer you in the right direction?
He did.
I don't think I can get through a podcast without mentioning Glenn Kessler.
I know. He just pops up everywhere, right? And the mushroom tart was delicious. It was like a puff pastry. Nice. And it had a truffle sauce on it. And so the umami notes that just permeated that puff pastry it was decadent. That sentence was for you, Glenn, right there.
He loves it.
I know.
He eats it up. He messages me. He loves it.
He's just a.
Wait till you meet some of these characters.
I can't wait.
You're gonna have so much fun with these guys. There's gonna be, you know what, Tori? I'm getting freaked out. There's so many nice people and cool people that are coming to this.
And I said earlier, that is all because of you.
It's gonna. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Built this family.
It's something about Disney people. All right. Are you eating any more? We haven't gotten all the way around the world.
We're not done.
Yeah.
We still have Germany. We still have Germany.
You're doing well.
And so in Germany, we did the Schnickennudeln, which was like a casserole, like a cheesy potato pasta casserole.
You said all my favorite food groups right there.
I know.
Cheesy potato.
It was creamy. Yeah, it was creamy and crusty. Yummy. Really good. Brought on a pretzel roll. Nice. That was tasty. I think that was one of my husband's favorites. The apple strudel, which was so great about it. It's my 10-year-old Talmadge. He has a lot of oral motor planning issues, and so he doesn't eat a lot of foods. He gets most of his nutrition through prescription formula, but he was watching all of us do this, and so he decided that he wanted to try the apple strudel. And so when I gave him a little bite, he chewed it. He can't really chew, but he tasted it, and he looked at me and he gave me a thumbs up, and I just hugged him. I was so proud of him for first trying something new, and then also for really enjoying it. And then Joe walked into the caramel couche. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. And he walked in and he said to the people, "What's the best thing here?" And so they gave him a butter bar. And I don't know if you've ever had it, but then he came out and we all broke off a piece, and it was it was amazing. So it was like a toffee, but not like the toffee like we're used to, where it sticks in your teeth like grout, and it takes an hour for it to dissolve. This was flaky and little shards of buttery, sugary, sweet lusciousness that would just melt in your mouth. It was amazing. And so that was actually his favorite.
I kind of expected you to say the caramel popcorn.
We got some of that too. Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah, we got that.
I was worried.
So yeah, so that was Germany, and it was just kind of awesome. And then and so now we're heading towards Norway because we got to ride Frozen Ever After.
Mm-hmm.
And so on our way, so we went and did that, and we rode, but we were really pressed for time at this point because we had to get back to Germany to see Harmonious. So
you had preview. We
had a viewing area,
VIP area for nice,
right? And so, so one part of the group went on Norway, and I stayed back with Charlie, and there just wasn't enough time for a rider switch. So I'll have to write it the next time we go. And so on the way back from Norway, people stopped into India and got the chicken korma and the naan with the different sauces. And that was actually kind of disappointing. The naan it was more like flatbread or pita bread. It wasn't like puffy and chewy like naan is supposed to be.
Okay.
And then they also got some steam buns, some pork buns from China, and some spicy pot stickers. Again, that was all just fine, I guess. And then we get over to the viewing area, which is like a little pier that kind of jets out into the lake.
Uh-huh.
And it has one picnic table right in the center of it. And that area was ours.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's what we got for this show.
Was it a really good view? I've heard that this show.
It was spectacular.
You got the barges, so you had a good.
We saw everything straight on. Like it was cool. So magical. But so we're kind of getting settled in, and I hear Matthew Dean scream, "Andrew Hunt, get over here now." What is happening? And I assume Andy was hanging back, buying more food from, and whatever. And so then this is where it gets real. So Andy and Matthew Dean, Mr. Jellybean, book it from Germany to Canada and get the filet and the bacon cheese soup, because I had said, everybody in my group says that the filet in Canada is the best filet.
So did he ran over to get that for you before the show?
Yeah. So they ran and got 2 steaks and 2 soups.
Yeah.
And then ran it back. And then in the course of running back, there was a pretzel roll casualty. And so they dropped the pretzel rolls and got back to the table. And then Mr. Jellybean ran into Germany and he said, "I know you have pretzel rolls." And so got us some more. And then so we all ate, just downed that steak and cheese soup. It was so good. It was good.
Now that's a VIP tour right there.
Right?
That's VIP.
I know.
Right? Steak dinner in the
yeah.
Germany VIP, and replace the pretzel bread.
Exactly.
That's how you do it.
That is indeed how you do it.
You should find some other things you could make them do.
Oh, it's not over yet. There's still more.
Nice.
So then we watched the show, and so much oohing and awing from the crowd, and we noshed on the caramel popcorn while we watched. And so remember that cast member I told you from two nights prior that had the handheld light?
Yeah.
He actually was there that night at Epcot. And so got more amazing pictures.
Same guy.
Same guy.
That's cool.
He recognized us. We're kind of hard.
Yeah, right.
We're pretty easy.
You're kind of unique. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, so he took more pictures of us in front of the lake, and so it was the perfect ending to what started out a really kind of soggy, hard day ended up being just magical.
That's fantastic. Good job. Well, that was we got to do. Chapter 12 was a long chapter. Let's go.
It was. I'm sorry.
That's, hey, I wanted to know about eating around the world. Chapter 13 is the Walt Disney World greatest hits. So it looks like you got a couple stories here.
Yeah.
What's a roid? Is a road rage?
A roid rage.
Like an android.
So basically, yeah. Well, steroid rage, basically. So so like I said, it was our greatest hits. So this is where we got to go back to all the things that we wanted to return to.
Final day with the VIP.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. So we met him early this time, early-ish, and earlier than noon.
Mhm.
I think it was like around, I want to say anyway, it doesn't matter. So we started in Hollywood Studios and we zipped through that place. Like we hit every single thing that we wanted to ride, including Rise of the Resistance. And we were in the vans headed over to Magic Kingdom in less than 3 hours.
Nice.
So we just,
Wow.
so that was our roid rage. But part of that Hollywood Studios was I finally caved, and so did one of my nieces, and we went on Tower of Terror.
Well, all right.
And so I'd never been on it, but I kept thinking the first day we rode the carousel, and my husband, Joe, can't ride the carousel because it makes him like motion sick.
Right.
But he took one for the team and went on the carousel with us. And I thought, if he's going to go on the carousel, I should probably go on Tower of Terror.
Nice.
And
What'd you think?
Although there were no popcorn incidents, it was amazing and I loved it. And I will ride it every visit from now on.
See, I try to tell my friend Ken the same thing. So,
Right?
come on.
Ken. Come on, Ken.
Yes, it's not
Hey, Ken,
that bad.
I'll buy you 14 crepes if you go on Tower of Terror with us.
He's a crepes fan. Yeah.
I've heard.
I never thought to do that. That's a good idea, Tori. I'll probably get him on. Nice.
So, yeah, we love it.
I'm so glad. It is one of those things, you've got this anxiety about something, then you're right. You're like, what was I so worried about?
Yeah. It was like my niece
fun.
Mason and Lobster. Like, what was holding you back this whole time?
I agree.
So then we jumped in the vans and we headed over to Magic Kingdom. And there we just spent the rest of the afternoon over there. Matthew Dean was at his finest at this point. So there was one point, so we're hitting all the rides that we want to ride. But he, at the same time, he's following the weather on his phone and he sees that a rainstorm's about to come. So he orchestrated it so that he took us over to Pirates. Charlie can't ride that ride. So Charlie, my brother-in-law, Andy, and I stayed with him. And so he got the group on the ride and then he took us over to Tortuga's Tavern and secured us a table and a bunch of chairs and space, which is not easy with our wheelchairs and our and Talmadge's stroller because it's huge. He secured us this whole little area. And then he had us place our mobile orders at Aloha Isle and Friar's Nook, neither of which are closed.
No.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
And then that Tortugas, was it open or was it closed?
I don't know. Honestly,
Yeah.
I was just sitting at the table, so I didn't look.
It might have been kind of empty, so you could get a spot there too.
No, it was full.
All right.
It was full. But I think it's because of the rain. I think people knew that the rain was coming, and so so then the rain hits, and so then he gets everybody off the Pirates ride, brings the group to us, and you know how you can cross the walkway and stay covered. So he was able to keep everybody protected from the rain. Like he just had this planned out so masterfully. So he brought us over to the tables that he had cleaned off for us. And then he was able to use the back tunnels or whatever secret passageways.
He went underground for you.
Yeah.
Did he really?
He got us. Yes. So he went and grabbed our Dole Whips because remember it's greatest hits. So we're going to get the Dole Whip and we're going to get the mac and cheese tater tots. And so he got our Dole Whips, brought them back to us, handed them to us. Then he took off and went to Friar's Nook and got our mac and cheese and brought all of it back to us. And so we stayed under the dry warmth from the rain and protection, eating our food and just waited out the rain.
Wow.
And
it's like DoorDash.
Yeah, exactly.
Utilidor Dash.
Yeah, I mean, it was just beautifully planned on his part.
That's wicked cool.
Yeah, and so then afterwards we got back on the rides and finished out our day.
So cool. I can't believe you're only 4 feet 2 inches. The amount of food you guys.
No, I'm 4 feet 11 inches. Oh. Hey, Kurt, 4 feet 11. Oh, 11 inches.
My bad.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my gosh. That was so much fun. All right, let's check out chapter 14. So why VIP? ?
Yeah. So I think that's people want to know why even do it. For us, there's a lot of reasons. So park hopping is super easy. You never have to go through the security and the ticket, turnstiles and all of that. Wait, they're not turnstiles anymore. I just gave you my age.
I know what you mean.
Anyway, so that part is out. So you just park hop and you go through the back. That's super easy. Right. And if you're staying on property, they'll just pick you up at your resort, which is so lovely, right? So they'll pick you up, take you to the back, and you just walk right into the parks. Everything would be timed so perfectly. He would say, okay, now's the time he would know where we wanted to eat and where we would be. And so he'd say, okay, now place your order, so that once we got to that part of the park, our food would be ready and we could grab it. So these tour guides they're just so thoughtful. He also pointed out every single companion bathroom that is in the park, and that might be for a different podcast, but for us it was very essential given our
You're referring to Tony Ann.
Correct. So he pointed out every companion bathroom for us. I think that it's perfect if you have a large group and you all want to stick together, and he can get you, or he or she can coordinate it so that you're all together. It's perfect for kids. You can't wait in lines. And so that part of it was lovely.
And it's one price for, like, if you have 10. They do up to like 10, don't they, Tony?
Correct. Yeah. So up to 10.
Yeah.
It's an hourly rate.
Right.
For up to 10 people in your group. And you have to book at least 7 hours.
Yep. I've heard
for every tour. For us, having the wheelchair and the adult size stroller, just having him clear the path for us as we're walking through the park was worth every penny. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. So you didn't have to struggle through the crowds. He was clearing them out.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Is that?
Yeah.
So all the guests are respecting his plaid shirt? Is that what it is?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
No. They're so disrespectful. But he did a really good job.
I was hopeful there.
No. No. They would just look at, but for the most part, he could clear a path for us.
So you do it again.
For sure.
Great for you guys.
For sure.
I'm so glad you could do it. Very special.
And I think that, all of the things that he did, most of us can say, well, I could do that for myself. Like I can wipe down my own table or, coordinate my mobile order ahead for we could all do that. I know that all of us are capable of doing that and stuff, but just because we have so many extra layers of complication just to our daily lives, just having that to not think about.
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah.
Made it worth it.
I understand.
For us.
You could just relax.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We could just be present and in the moment.
You had you had to think about the food, though. You had a lot of food on your mind. Well, you had a lot of goals, a lot of must-dos that you had to concentrate on.
And so we had to stay focused, Curtis.
This helped you to stay focused, yeah.
Yeah, we had places and we had things to eat.
Well done. All right, chapter 15. Why VIP not so much?
Yeah. So, I think that it's not for everybody. First of all, it's extraordinarily expensive. Mm-hmm. It's, and I'm mindful of that. And I don't want anybody to feel, marginalized by me talking about this. This is,
I think most of us have fun hearing about it.
I wish it could be something that everyone could experience. And if I were a bazillionaire, I would pay for every single person in this group to have that experience. But it is very expensive. It's also not for the casual park goer. One thing that I'm learning as I'm getting to know all of you in the group is that sometimes you just want to go and meet up with fellow geeks and crushers and do a lounge crawl and hang out at whatever tavern or lounge and just shoot the breeze,
It's a big part of my fun.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's just a waste of money if that's the way you want to.
But if you want to go full stink, certainly can get it done, right?
Yes, indeed.
Well, you could do a 4-park. You could do a 4-park tour. pretty easily.
My cousin and his family did that. They did all 4 in one day.
Yeah.
I think they booked a 12-hour tour for that day and hit all 4.
Nice. It's like an all-dayer. All right. Getting down near the end of the book, chapter 16. Where's Mr. Jellybean? I thought he was with you. I thought you had him.
Yeah. So our last day of actual theme parking, we went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Oh.
And honestly, all day
You missed them. Yeah, you're like,
we were just like, who's going to clear our trash for us? Who's going to throw away our trash?
Why didn't he come along? You didn't.
What is that weird thing that looks like a line that we have to stand in?
I know. With the little people.
No, actually, Universal, they were very, very good to us. They got us the disability access as well.
Is it different?
The boys. It's a little bit, not really. I mean, you just, you go and get a time assigned.
Same kind of procedures, right?
The return time. But they also gave us like 20 extra express passes just because they were nice.
Oh, wow.
At guest relations, he just printed some out and handed them to us.
Super.
And just so generous.
That's something you would hear about Disney World, but
right.
Right? They do little special things like that. Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys have a good time
We did.
The Harry Potter world?
Mm-hmm. We loved it.
Universal. So one day there.
Yes.
Very good. This is a great trip.
It was.
Chapter 17. She's geeking out.
That's right. So this is where the spazzing out got real. So I had heard that some folks like Tony Ann and Michael, Dave and Veronica, Scott and Karen, that they were going to Give Kids the World Night of a Million Lights. And so I actually extended our trip one more day, extra day, so that we could meet them.
Oh, wow.
And do that event with them. And backstory, Tony Ann has a stepdaughter, Nicolette, who is a full-time caregiver, and her client was going to be out of town that week. So she actually ended up helping us. I was able to have her come stay at the hotel with us and help me with Charlie at night.
Oh, wow.
Because the thing is with Charlie is that someone has to be up with him all night, every night.
Oh, wow.
And so Nicolette came and took care of him at nights, and it was perfect. And she just fell in love with our family and played with Talmadge and rode the elevator 2,000 times with them. And so we brought Nicolette with us. But okay, let me back up. So this was Saturday. So we tried to get out of the room for the whole day so that Nicolette can sleep. And so, it worked fine when we were in the parks and she could stay home and stay back at the hotel and rest. But so this day we didn't have any parks planned. So we decided to head over to Wilderness Lodge and get some lunch and try to see some Christmas decorations all around at the different resorts. And Tony Ann texted me and said, "Where are you?" And I said, "We're heading over to Wilderness Lodge for some lunch." And she said, "Oh, we're just finishing up here." So we didn't think we were going to cross paths. We still haven't met, right? Like we've only communicated through Facebook and the group and all that. So we're at Whispering Canyon at the front, waiting to talk to the host. And right then, Tony Ann and Dave come around the corner with huge smiles. And I just hugged them and I was breaking out in goosebumps all over the place and just freaking out, and introduced them to Joe and the little boys. And then later I got to go over to the table and give Veronica and the Daves a hug. And as I was making my way around the hugs around the table, I was getting closer to Michael, and my son Talmadge, he hugs, but it's kind of distant and very well intentioned, but just kind of, And so because I'm a special needs mom, I was going to, allow that same grace with Michael and, kind of be respectful of his space. But he is the best hugger. Like he held up his arms, and I'm like, well, I'm going in. And so I went in, and he was like a bear, all embracing, just warmth. And I could And I just said, somebody take a picture. And he was just he was so delightful. And I think Scott and Dave snapped a couple pictures. Yeah. And it was just precious.
A great meet.
And so then later that night, so we grabbed Nicolette after she had been able to rest for the day. And we all headed over to Give Kids the World Village. And there we met up with that same group, plus Angie Corbett and her husband.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing. And if you'll allow me, I would just like to take this time to ask all of the listeners to, if they're Amazon shoppers, to attach Give Kids the World to their Amazon Smile accounts. It doesn't cost you anything.
Oh, okay.
And a portion of your spending will go to them. It was an amazing place. It's for families with children with critical illnesses. Traveling with medically fragile children is, to say the least, it's complicated.
I can't imagine. I mean, Mom and I talked about bringing our 3 kids when they were little, and I wasn't crazy of bringing my 3 little kids when they were small. I can't even. Oh my gosh, you have the patience of a saint, Torie.
No, I wouldn't say that. My husband does. But,
I don't know. I vote for you.
So it was beautiful. It was stunning and powerful and breathtaking. And I hope that people can go there and help this cause and help these families so that they can have just these once in a lifetime experiences. So one of the more precious moments was Thomas just kept sprinting around. Like towards the end, he would sprint around because we had kind of gotten away from the group. We'd kind of gotten split up, and he kept saying, "Where are my friends?" He kept signing because he doesn't, like I said earlier, he signs. So, "Where are my friends?" And I said, "Well, we'll catch up." So then just keep going. And so finally we got to this little booth that sells shirts and cards and things. And I said, "Well, here they are," because they were all there. And I said, here are your friends. And he looked at them and he just kind of looked at me and went, "No, where are my friends?" And so I pointed at Michael and I said, "Are you looking for Michael? Because he's right there." And he's like, and walked over and they hugged and I grabbed it. I snapped a picture of it. And it was just a moment in time that I'm so thankful to have just been in their presence, to have witnessed. So that's amazing. So that was a great, beautiful night.
That, I don't know. Can't top that. You got me a little teary-eyed here.
Oh,
sorry. This is amazing. I'm sorry we're at the end of the book. That was fantastic. All right, chapter 18, the golden hour.
Golden hour, yep. And so I'm just going to go back in time a little bit. So our first night there, our first day, like I said, we spent all day at Magic Kingdom. And so it was about golden hour. We had just finished eating our turkey legs and waffle sandwiches, chicken and waffle sandwiches. And we hopped on the riverboat. Talmadge and his cousins and aunt and uncle went up to the third deck. And Joe and I stayed down on the bottom because we had Charlie. And it was just spectacular. Because of the golden hour, everything was sparkly and golden. And so as Talmadge was up there, he was able to connect with his cousins and aunt and uncle, and they were able to see the world through his eyes for a little bit up there and share that magic together. And meanwhile, Joe and Charlie and I were down on the first deck, and we struck up a conversation with a man named Hubert, who was there with his family, and they were there celebrating their daughter's 3rd birthday. And he shared with us a story that their daughter, they had been trying for 8 years to start their family, and she finally came into this world at 22 weeks, and she was 11 ounces.
Ooh, wow.
And Joe and I just have this place in our hearts for children who come into this world fighting hard and connecting with this family. They were there celebrating, and she was just a tiny whisper of a thing, just gorgeous.
Yeah.
And she's bouncing around, and they were with Hubert's great grandmother. And I believe it was his sister or his wife's sister, and then his wife and daughter. And they were there celebrating her life, her precious life. And so we didn't get to see any of the sights as we were floating around the river because we were connecting with this beautiful family.
Yeah.
And so connections, whether it's on the third deck or on the first deck or at, Give Kids the World, Night of a Million Lights. That's what Disney is to me.
Yeah.
It's all the connections and
the
experiences.
I love the big family trips too, Torie Ann. And this was a great way to do this trip report as a story. And that's what you get when you go to Disney World. Lots of beautiful moments and stories, don't you?
Yeah.
Emotional moments. You had some fantastic connections. Oh my gosh. I'm like stunned here. This trip report. You're so fantastic.
As are you, my friend.
Is there anything we left out that you want to finish up with?
No, just a heartfelt gratitude for this group and this community. It's changed my life and it brought me friends that I never would have had otherwise.
When I started the podcast, I had no idea. I was just going to share when my daughter and I started, it was fun chatting with her. I got to know her a little better through the podcast. I was like, I had no idea I had no idea you were so smart as it relates to Disney World. And it's just been an amazing ride meeting people like you. And I'm so grateful for you. And I can't wait. I'm a little bit afraid of G3 now. I don't even know. Like you're describing this connection you made with Torie Ann, and she's amazing. And Dave, just at the Whispering Canyon. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be crazy.
I think it's going to be overwhelming. How do you?
It will be for me. I know. I think you too.
You only have 3 days to try to connect with hundreds of people. We'll do our best.
It's you just got to take it as it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm so glad I got to do this with you, Torie. And thanks for everything. Thanks for everything.
Thank you for letting me be part of it.
Thanks for being a part of the community. Stay in touch. I know you got a trip coming up soon. When are you going again?
We're going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
December 6th.
Okay. Like a Christmassy trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Beautiful. All right. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Can't wait to talk to you again.
You too. I hope there are more to come in the future.
We'll see you. Have a great Thanksgiving.
You too. Happy Thanksgiving to your family.
Yes,
Give everyone a hug from me.
I will. Thank you.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Fantastic trip report, Torie. And I think I called her Torie Ann at the end of that recording, and I got her confused with Torie Ann. And I think Torie Ann Zarcone was on their podcast, The Disney Crush, with Torie and Auntie Judy, and Auntie Judy called her Torie Ann. That might stick, Torie. I apologize for that, but we do it this affectionately. She's so awesome. Can't wait to meet Torie down at G3. Shout out to Amy and Lorelei Rhodes for their introduction. That was a recording from a year ago. I took from the first day of 2021 that was on the podcast. And happy birthday to their Lorelei's dad, Michael Rhodes, and Amy's husband. So fantastic to the Rhodes family. Oh, I'm really sad they're not going to be at G3. That is sad because they're special friends of ours. Glad I could play their intro, but I'd love to have more intros from you guys. They're fun to create, like Amy did with her daughter Lorelei. You can just tell us your name, where you're from, a fun Disney World fun fact about yourself, or a couple of those, and that you go geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin' family. Email them to me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. I want to do a shout out to Tracy Mayer, who posted in our Facebook group. She was wondering if the Patreon episodes have stopped. These are extra podcast recordings that I put out into my Patreon feed. This is where you can donate monthly to the podcast, go to patreon.com to do that. And Tracy, yes, they had stopped. I ran out of the recordings for my October trip. I was on vacation and taking it easy, but it was funny because the day that I saw this, that particular morning, which was Thursday, I recorded a coffee walk talking about my holiday and the time that I had off, what Christmas was like, and thoughts about the upcoming G3, and also an extra bonus time that was spent talking with Torie from this week's podcast too. Yeah, so if you'd like to listen to those live recordings, definitely become a member. Patreon.com. Look for Geekin' on WDW. Thank you so much for everyone who contributes. And I will be doing some recording when I'm down at G3. Until then, they asked me on this thread to continue to record the Zoom calls we do on Wednesday. Seems to be people do enjoy those. So I will do that. And I think they will be a lot of fun. The planning calls for G3, they're fantastic. They're a little chaotic. So I wasn't sure if anyone was listening to those Patreon recordings, but if you do, I'd love to have that feedback like Tracy gave me. So thank you, Tracy. And I will get those Zoom calls. And also thinking about doing some geek features, get to know a geek that's a Patreon member, and again, put those out in my Patreon feed for folks, just because I'd like to give you guys a couple of bonus episodes, an insider look on the podcast. And thanks for supporting Mom and Judy, the Traveling Tiaras. Boy, Mom seems like she's been really busy with this new year. They had the promotion that was dropped this week. Of course, Mom and Judy get out there and start looking to see if they can save clients they already have booked. But yeah, check out that promotion that Disney released. Email travelingtiaras@gmail.com. We really do appreciate your support. We're committed to helping you enjoy your Disney World vacation. Reach out to us if you'd like to do a trip report, book a trip. Kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. My gosh, I'm getting excited for the G3. Got my tickets purchased. I'm fine-tuning my itinerary with my pal Samantha is helping me out with my spreadsheet, and she's going to be mad at me by the end of this. She thanks. Oh, I got a big shout out to Samantha and her friend Rebecca Rudin. The G3 yearbook they did in PDF. Rebecca, I think, did the most of this. 75 people on it. I mean, this thing is fantastic. The design is awesome. It's got individual bios for 75 people that are coming to the G3, and it's just so great to read, and everyone get a chance to try to pre-meet some of the folks that are going to be down there. So well done, Rebecca. And I know Samantha, you two have been doing lots of work. Samantha finalized all the ADRs and coordinating for tons of people being down there. So great job. It's so awesome, all the folks that are contributing to the planning and the activities and prizes that are going to be available for the Grand Geek Gathering. Yeah, February 3rd through the 6th. If you haven't heard me say it, that's when we'll be down there. Join we have a private group just for that. If you're not on it and you're planning on going, definitely reach out to me. I'll get you on there. We'll have a messenger group when I'm down there that is always hysterical because it's lighting up all the time of what people are doing. So it's getting exciting that we're within the month of going down to the Grand Geek Gathering. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us this week, and we really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.